Oke guys ya, kita masuki ke game yang kedua guys ya, antara BTK melawan ToB ya. The Ohio Brothers. MOBAZANE di sana dia pakai Fredrin dan best player. Masih pakai Lancelot guys ya. Wah, kenapa sih Lancelotnya gak di ban guys? Astaga, best player padahal GG banget loh Lancelotnya ya. Tapi mungkin MOBAZANE juga pede lah guys ya, untuk lepas Lancelot dari best player one. Milo dengan Uranusnya. Lo ya tuh tsunami. Baru juga 48 detik guys, udah tumbang guys. Astaga. Ya tuh tsunami by the way masih pakai Faramis ya.
And we do know that ISO was formerly known as Easy Peasy, but he did change his
ISO,
name, so
best
for people
player.
getting confused, that is ISO, the marksman player for BTK. But
MOBAZANE masih level 3 guys. Astaga, apakah tadi diambil Hun ya?
Now, I mean, even last game, it's like the early game doesn't even matter, right? It just boils down to like how these teams engage in the late game. I don't think either of them are going to get an early game finish against each other. They're just too good on not allowing too many mistakes to kind of fumble through the cracks. So maybe trying to
Milo, Fight Chicken. Wah, Fight Chicken terlalu agresif sih. Alah. Super Shark dikasih Lolita itu OP banget loh guys, sumpah. Itu bisa dibilang hero power loh. Jadi karena di sini Super Shark pakai hero power, best player pakai hero power, Zia, Hun, Milo juga pakai hero power guys ya. Hun kan ya, kalian kalau ingat Hun itu yang digesek-gesek sama Maraquino itu loh guys pas interview M4 kemarin ya. Ya itulah mantan timnya, mantan setim lah sama MOBAZANE lah ya.
Yeah, on the way, best player trying to draw the retribution and don't out Zane. Look at people providing that pressure and the separation, and the turtle will go to ToB. So far, they've claimed all the objectives they needed.
Lah, turtle pertama diamankan oleh ToB ya.
BTK find a trade.
But in the top side, Zia did pop that go away and.
Di sini gue juga sambil itu sih guys ya, apa namanya, download patch baru ya. Oke lah, ISO Joy Boy, nah ketarik.
On the way,
ISO.
grabbing him up in his tracks into the turret, but able to get out just in time. Super Shark there for the denial alongside Hoon, but Yato now making his way into the bush for a possible play.
Best player, ISO jangan terlalu dalam, ISO. Wih, altar masih disimpan.
Take down ISO. Did not know Yato was in that bush, and now Zane is going to join the battle as well, so they can't really gank like they wanted to. That moment slipped through their fingers for that opportunity. Now 3 minutes in, you are still seeing both teams trying to find their footing, trying to figure out who is leading the way for the early phase right before we see this turtle spawn in. But
MOBAZANE dan Milo ya.
Right, Shark was the one who drew that for ToB, so it's not really the worst thing for BTK since it did go into the hands of a roamer.
Yeah, but a kill is a kill, right? It gives a little bit of that gold bonus, but
Dominant Blast lah. Lu ISO. Waduh, udah gak punya flicker juga guys ISO-nya guys. 3-0 menit 3 ya. 1 kill. 1 menit. 1 menit 1 kill lagi ya. Oke lah. Super Shark. Guys.
And it's gonna set up for the next potential turtle. Coming in about 20 seconds, mid is getting cleared in by best player, but looks like he might have
MOBAZANE.
Yeah, now very low. Use of the Thorn Rose will be able to puncture out to safety, but on the top lane, the proxy in the set from the TheOhioBrothers to deny entry from BTK to fend off their turret. Zia will be able to take that with ease.
Beautiful, and looks like the TheOhioBrothers will start drawing out this turtle into their favor, and Shark is gonna get his first hand on it.
Oke lah, turtle kedua guys ya. Ini harusnya free turtle lagi sih buat ToB ya.
They were able to claim the first turtle, and now maybe be able to drew the first turret, and also 3 kills left unanswered so far for BTK. they're slowly just allowing all these objectives to work into the hands of the OhioBrothers, which will give them the advantage when it comes to the
Kan gue udah
5v5
bilang
skirmishes.
ya, apa namanya, free turtle
Yeah,
lah
but we
buat
still have
ToB.
BTK with that late game insurance chicken. We gotta watch out for his R-lot as he is a huge menace, but we do see the gold plating has now fallen, so we are looking at a very intense game from here on out. 5 minutes in, we are looking at a little bit of a skirmish in the mid side.
Yeah, skirmish on the way. Yato is going to
Yato tsunami.
But look at Milo.
Altarnya ketrigger
showing the
tadi.
unkillable
MOBAZANE,
unit
koma baru dak. Well, belum ada, malah disikat sama Shark. Nah kan. Sikat, aduh MOBAZANE. ISO. Masih punya flicker. Nah kan, 1 menit 1 kill guys, 5-0 mentima loh.
Absolutely, with objectives also into their
ada pause guys, ada pause. Oke, karena tes 1 2 3 karena di sini gue ketinggalan guys ya. Jadi kita langsung aja di sini guys. Mantap. Tuh, panas banget guys HP gue guys. Ya karena ini loh guys, gue download patch baru ya guys ya. Iya. Patch baru guys. Buat kalian yang belum download silahkan download cuy. Karena filenya juga lumayan gede ya. MOBAZANE. Oh yeah.
But looks like they're gonna respectfully back off and restart their rotations. And it looks like Milo's doing a really good job on this arena, zoning out the entire side of BTK. But
kalau setel mode udah diamankan MOBAZANE, oke. Masih bisa dihindari dengan flickernya Milo ya.
Coming in from the OhioBrothers to deny anything of Zane's buff to make sure he is stayed underfed for the side of BTK.
Ya tuh tsunami. Final slash. Super shark. Kalau dapat 2 guys. Fight chicken. Ketarik udah best player tuh bang guys. Akhirnya pecah telur guys ya. Oke lah, setelah sekian lama penantian tuh ya, menit 6 loh baru pecah telur ya. Gila.
And now we are looking at the turret getting pushed in right now. Milo and Shark doing a good job trying to zone out the rest of the team for the OhioBrothers. Zane trying to get his hands on this turtle, but not able to.
MOBAZANE sikat. Nah kan Milonya tuh bang kan. Tapi best player udah balik sih. Jadi masih bisa lah buat kontes turtle lah ya harusnya.
Looks like ToB wants to take this turtle away from BTK. Zia doing a lot of damage. Is able to chip it off just a little bit. Is best player able to secure this turtle? Yes, he is
uncontested. Turtle guys ya buat The OhioBrothers ya.
On the top side. Do you see both win conditions are pretty good. ToB is definitely into the lead still. Looks like ISO Joy Boz are going to have to back off to start to defend these waves as minions are not into their favor, but Shark
dominant blast.
Setting up on Zane and Yato.
Tsunami.
Yato have to bring that clear, Milo going in is not able to do enough damage, but is able to
ketarik dan best player. Loh, masih wah gigi sih. Yato Tsunami yang tumbang guys. Sikat immortal. Super Shark. Tumbang lah. Zia. Final slash.
Final slash coming in from Chicken, not able to secure the deal, and looks like it is a 1-for-0 trade once again, but that is a roamer.
That's it. Joy Boy. Oke lah guys ya, masih nekat guys mau recall di sana ya Joy Boy. ISO. Woi, wah tumbang guys di tangan Milo. Joy Boy sekarat banget. GG sih. GG guys. Sumpah update-nya banyak banget ya guys ya. Wah astaga. Iya.
BTK still looking for a little bit of answers for the side of OhioBrothers. They were able to get 3 kills, but not really enough to answer.
Player level 12 dan MOBAZANE baru level 11 guys ya. Beda 1 level guys.
We are looking at a 4-5k goal lead. We do see Milo already starting to zone off. The rest of the team members give enough vision. Lord's coming up in about 20 seconds. Now we do see ToB trying to set up for the fight here and already starting their pathway down. BTK looking for a little bit of an answer as they know that this Lord might be a given
MOBAZANE
Lord.
santuy aja.
Really
Nah,
make
best player.
room for mistakes. They don't have much wiggle room to make
Oke
any
lah,
foul
Lord pertama
play,
guys ya.
as this can be such a huge disadvantage for the side of BTK. But looks like best player is going to go ahead and start this
Milo,
iya. A little bit of dancing
lah,
Milo.
ya tsunami di sana. Best player, ada altar. MOBAZANE, MOBAZANE. Sekat banget guys, MOBAZANE guys. Tapi stepnya kurang sih, stepnya kurang cuy, stepnya kurang. Iya.
Already pulled out so much aggro away from the side of BTK. Now this will be a uncontested Lord.
Iya. Best playernya. Bantuin. Nah, Lord pertama diamankan oleh ToB guys ya.
Into the hands of the YAKALI Brothers.
Yeah,
Now,
Lord
this is
slain.
how they respond is really going to be the real issue. Are they going to throw some foul plays here and there, just like we've seen beforehand, or are they going to be calm for the ticking time bomb? We do see 3 people grouped up. Milo already doing a lot of decent damage.
Milo santai aja guys ya.
So much damage in their face, and this is what we like to see on Uranus players, right? You want them to be able to sustain a lot and be able to do as much as they can. But mid-side,
sumpalan slot best player kenapa gak di respect sih guys? Aduh lah Zia tuh bang. Ini belum nanti kalau best player pakai link ya guys ya. Ketarik jauh banget. Astaga, MOBAZANE bang. Hampir aja best player kena meta Mr. Bombastic guys ya. Pedang keadilan gitu ya. Seperti Super Ken kemarin loh guys pas lawan RRQ guys. Oke, Lordnya kedua dan mungkin tinggal 3 best start aja sih ya. Start yang atas, yang kedua itu mungkin tuh bang guys. Oke lah, Milo di sana santuy aja. Ketarik best player. Set, oke.
Let's see what Milo's doing, getting a little bit of damage, taking a lot of damage once again. And looks like Zia's gonna go ahead and back off and start that lane clearage. They still have all their turrets up except for the top side, and you can tell that these team fights are very focused on that macro, and we are
Malefic Roar udah diamankan oleh Aisu.
We are looking at a 12-minute game, and the gold game is still there. We are looking at Zia with 8k gold ahead of everybody else in the game. And we are looking at the advantage towards the YAKALI Brothers. Now Zia is really going to be that huge power spike for the side of YAKALI Brothers. Once he is taken off the board, this might be a hard game for them to end, as they have no push, as you could say, for any of the turrets.
Oke, konsil. Santuy. Diambil lagi loh guys ya. Diambil lagi ya guys ya.
On that as well, and Zia is going to go ahead and pick up that red buff and start pathing their ways, but Milo, being a huge menace with this Uranus, he is just unkillable and is able to slot in and take a lot of damage.
Conceal?
And the conceal play going in, trying to get a pick off onto Milo.
Hey, yo, Milo.
This race drops down.
Milo
BTK
nya tuh bang guys.
Positioning. We'll be able to find it. ISO drawing the kill to be able to shut him down.
Absolutely. Now that is Milo taken off the board, and they can't make any more foul plays anymore.
Lord enhance ya, Lord kedua guys ya.
Is up, and Milo is not there to start zoning out and being that sandbag as everyone loves
Malefic Roar udah diamankan oleh Zia.
But we are seeing a little bit of a dance, and I'm gonna give Weezy a little bit of a break as we are seeing these things going ping pong head to head. But look at Shark and Hoon always stick together. But
aja guys.
Hoon doing
MOBAZANE di sana.
Damage, but Weezy. Go ahead with the dance.
You are seeing the Lord still intact at about 50% HP. MOBAZANE trying to secure best player still in position, but taking some hits. You're going to see him path in.
Wah, best playernya tuh bang guys. Zia. Dominan blast dapat 3. MOBAZANE tuh bang lah. Loh, Zia guys yang dapat guys. Astaga ISO. Masih untuk bisa flicker guys. Fight chicken 1 versus 3. Ya, 1 versus 4 guys dan tuh bang. Fight chicken tumbang guys ya.
That is a huge steal. That is a second Lord taken away from Zane. Zia is able to do miracle plays today. What is going on, Weezy? What buff did you get him?
Santai aja guys.
I don't know what he's on right now, but it's definitely working. So keep at it as Zia is now leading the way for ToB, helping them take 2 huge lords of
Iya di
games that
sana
we've
santai
seen
aja.
so far, and with the turret advantage that they have, they may be able to open up the base for BTK.
Iya cepet banget.
And they can't make any foul play here. They do have to sync these lanes up perfectly. In the previous fight,
Ya, sudah ada main oleh Aisu dan ya kita lihat saja Milo di sana.
But they are able to take this turret, and looks like they are just going to be disciplined and back off and not set off the bomb yet, as they're going to take their time shoving in with this Lord.
Yeah, they are going to be able to shove in that Lord, and now the base has been opened up.
Oke, Immortality udah diamankan oleh Joy Boy. Wih, Final Slash dapat 1. Tarik guys. Wah, Immortal. Set, tuh bang guys. Wah, taruh tengah tuh bang lagi. Aduh, Aisu. Waduh. Wah, best turretnya tuh bang guys. Tuh bang semua ya best turretnya ya. Zia, Fight Chicken. Fight Chicken sekarat banget. Gila best player. Aduh, Fight Chicken tipis banget. Dah, gila di outplay ya guys ya sama Aisu ya. Wah, GG Fight Chicken sih.
Talk about a foul play. Looks like they overstayed there, stay a little bit too long, stepped on someone's toes, and someone got mad. But here we go. We might see a little bit of a skirmish here.
Wah, gila di push aja bro. 3 Lun sama Milo sih. Oke, taruh di cutting ya, Waduh. Konsil. MOBAZANE. Gasin nggak? Flicker. Waduh, gila masih bisa digocek. Yakin mau digasin guys? Ketarik. Oke, wah, tuh bang sih Immortal. Iya, Joy Boy recall dulu ya. Ngeri guys, makin panas guys.
Unfortunately, he wasn't fast enough to get away from that situation. Maybe if he was some Novara being able to skip away with some walls, he might have been able to get out of this sticky situation. But we are looking at Milo taken off the board, and honestly, Milo has been just doing so much work, being able to do a lot of push checking,
di sana, ada Aisu juga ya.
ToB. Use a lot of skills on him, and I wouldn't be surprised if his name is not on the
best player
by the end of this game. I'm gonna have a big issue with with the entire stat.
Lord ketiga cuy ya.
We better see Milo on the sandbag, but Lord coming up right now. We are seeing a little bit of a Lord dance happening from both sides. Looks like OhioBrothers gonna play a little bit slow as Milo is now entering back into Land of Dawn.
That's right. Looks like it will be a 5v5 as you are seeing Milo make his way to join this amazing battle, but it's only gonna go one way, right?
Santai dulu guys.
Secure this objective, but they're gonna go in for the kills, right? Even though the Lord's there is more of a distraction as they're waiting for the teams to bait out their utility so they can punish. But right now, with them all in position, ISO picking up that Haas clause. He
MOBAZANE.
When it comes to fighting these engagements, especially with Nimiru in his hands. Chicken taking a lot of damage.
Joy Boy. Ngincer ke arah Zia sih harusnya. Nah kan? Waduh. Lah Zia tuh bang guys. Joy Boy sekarat banget. Best player dapet. Payo, Milo. Joy Boy. Masih untung punya Immortal guys ya.
But he will be able to live to tell another tale. That Lord takes over ToB, so they still have the advantage.
They do have the advantage, but this is a 2-for-0 trade. Honestly,
MOBAZANE-nya di sana ya, sewantu aja guys ya.
That is a little bit unfortunate for the side of OhioBrothers, but BTK does have their full 5-man team standing, and they have to make the best of it work with this Lord coming down from the side of ToB. But are they able to defend this
MOBAZANE
and make sure it doesn't push down their lanes? And they don't want the same storytelling like it did before.
Yeah, I mean, and they still have time, right? If they can play a little passive, maybe able to keep this Lord alive. But BTK, they're not going to give them that opportunity. They're going to go straight to the mid lane and melt it down.
Waduh, Hunnya tuh bang.
ISO finds Hoon.
Joy Boy, waduh, kena dominan blast guys. Astaga, ya senang itu bang. Wah gila sih, perang terus menerus guys ya. Aisu. Aisu beli apa belum guys ya? Itemnya belum muncul sih guys.
Well, they have to be careful. They don't have Lord into their favor anymore. They only have these super minions coming down from each lane, but BTK does have that clear advantage.
Banget sih guys ya.
Running out this Beatrix and this Faramis, they have the clear, and Chicken already doing enough work to clear out these minions. Looks like they won't end yet. Wheezy, you gotta hold your horses yet. This ain't nobody's game yet.
Yeah, it's definitely on either side of the table when it comes to who can pull this off, right? I mean, it's pretty much been a stalemate when they get to the late game between these teams, and you never know what's going to happen. It literally just boils down to one slight mistake, and right now this is just looking like a repeat from game 1. But game 1 was won by the Ohio brothers. Zia, even in this game,
Immortality udah diamankan oleh best player ya.
They didn't need the retribution, but with this next Lord spawning in the next 60 seconds, it looks like
1 menit lagi menuju Lord keempat. Gila, ini mau dibawa sampai Lord berapa cuy?
The Ohio brothers already in position.
Iya.
They're absolutely looking for a full 5v5
Immortal udah diamankan oleh Aisu.
Lord about to be spawned in less than a minute, and both teams are playing this very slowly. They have to be cautious of what's going on around them. One small mistake and this can turn into anyone's game. But Wheezy, let me know the win conditions.
Nah, ini buat item ya guys ya. Aisu oke, udah full item sih guys. Bahkan nyeker loh dari ISO-nya. Waduh. Gila ya. Zia juga nyeker juga cuy. Iya, terus Nawi udah ngamanin glowing one di sana.
With how the plan to go on with this Lord dance, right? They have every single member on the team. Milo doing a good job trying to zone out that top side to go ahead and put pressure on that EXP lane to prevent Chicken or any of the minions to be able to push through. But we already see Ohio brothers getting a little bit of that aggro pulled in. First from Shark, then comes best player Zia having a good position on that tri-bush over there, moving a good Valentina, a good mid lane, cleaning out the mid lane to give no pressure away.
Tapi Fight Chicken main balik kan?
See the Lord dance coming in. Chicken.
Fight Chickennya balik guys ya, buat clearing aja cuy.
As a wave is getting shoved in on that top side, which is not good for BTK, as Chicken really is their set potential. And they are looking for a little bit more here. Zane trying to do a little bit of a zonage from best player, but nobody knows who's in these bushes. We do see JoyBosh and Yato just kind of chilling in that back bush. JoyBosh showing himself, making sure that ToB knows that JoyBosh's presence is there, but
MOBAZANE
Milo might just get caught
MOBAZANE mendekat gak? Set. Wah, loh MOBAZANE yang dapat guys, kelas banget, retrinya gacor. Aduh, tapi MOBAZANE iya, WON Zia. Cuy boy, wah Zia-nya tuh bang. Gila sih. Balik, minion diurusin, minion. MOBAZANE aja. Kalian bisa lihat guys ya, garis-garisnya itu banyak banget loh. Oke.
For the side of BTK, they have all aggro right now. They have Lord coming down in as well.
Ada Melo juga.
Trying to see how we are going to have this Lord coming down this top side. If they can sync these waves perfectly, or are they going to make a foul play like they did before and make this game into the favor of Ohio brothers, or will the Ohio brothers make one mistake and make this into BTK's game?
Oke, Joyboy, ISO.
This match, BTK making a little bit of a fight back here, but holy cow, we're at game number 2.
Santuy aja guys ya.
Like we're having a little bit of issues.
Masih santuy cuy, menit 20 mah.
We'll be joining Eunice. Thank you for having me here.
Absolutely. Now, Trex, I don't know if you have been watching.
I have,
but
luckily.
You have to be on the edge of your seat.
I am.
Because one blink, it's clip. So you gotta be careful. Trex, take the stage.
Kalau buat NC menurutku masih belum bisa NC.
Looking for something as well. Milo might get locked up, mounted up, and BTK trying to make a fight back here. Best player is gonna try to defend. Super Shark does have this Numenon Blast, so be prepared for it. He's landing them like a killer, and luckily because of Zia, they still have that shred, and now the tables are still even, Eunice.
They are even, but not just yet. We can't even say, and I'm Trex, I'm pretty sure you know as well, as you have the grand finals spring as well. It could be one side,
ISO, woi. Gila Milo-nya Immortal Winter. Wah, dapat 3 cuy, gila. Wah. Waduh, balik. Ya, terus Nami balik. Kan gue udah bilang guys ya, kalau buat N belum bisa cuy. Nunggu Lord lagi lah ya, 40 detik.
Could become crucial in the macro for this next Lord, Eunice.
Absolutely. Now the Lord is coming up in about 30 seconds. This can be anyone's game now. Both teams have their base crystals up into the favor of YAKALI. However, they have
Ngeri sih, guys.
one inhibitor turret left
Sumpah,
on
ngeri
their
banget,
bot
bro.
side.
Sampai
And
menit
no
24
teams
loh.
right now have space for any mistakes. No foul play. And the bombs can't be ticked off too early, or else it can be anyone's game right now. The TheOhioBrothers just learned their lesson, right? They did make one mistake, and the entire game has been flipped over, and the gold lead has now turned into BTK. But Trex, we both know gold doesn't really matter here. It's all about the mortalities that's going to be popped in from each side.
Oke lah,
But
Lord yang
we're about to
ke
see this Lord dance.
5 guys ya.
BTK has a nice position. One thing I do want to point out is it feels like BTK has to like try a bit harder to get
Best
these
player.
wins. The TheOhioBrothers composition just
Oke, aman,
works
guys.
very well. Zia able to shred down through that cult altar, using the skills. I mean, TheOhioBrothers kind of have a win here, but BTK, they always have that dog in them, and they're just able to kind of pull these fights off sometimes. Even the Numenon Blast, it works so well against the Cult Altar when they group up. So as long as the TheOhioBrothers play it to a T, they can come out in these fights, but BTK gotta get clever if they want to win this.
Absolutely, they gotta pull out their Joker card if they really want to take this fight to their side. But
Oke lah, MOBAZANE. BTK boy.
Tracks, I don't want to miss
Hey.
anything. Here you go.
Waduh.
Dominan
Blast bro, dapat 3. MOBAZANE. Alah, MOBAZANE. Loh, MOBAZANE tuh bang guys. Astaga. Lah, Yato senam itu bang. Aduh Joy Boy. Aduh, 70 detik cuy, lumayan lama. Ayo 3 ISO doang mana bisa cuy. Astaga. Wah gila guys. Tinggal Yato senami doang ya. Gila di recall-recallin gak tuh sama best player ya. Wah gila. Gila guys, ini juga wah 2-0 sih, pasti fix valid on debat ya guys ya. Tinggal nunggu minion aja cuy. Mana lama banget lagi ya? 30 detik bro. Astaga. Iya minionnya udah di cutting aja guys ya. Zia. Set. Oke lah. Best player aja pede banget guys. Dominan Blast, oke lah. Oke guys ya, nice try lah buat MOBAZANE guys. Santai, best of 5 series ya, masih ada kesempatan lagi guys. Oke lah, kita next ke game yang ketiga guys ya. Bye bye.